I'm at Harrington Airfield in Northamptonshire. It's my first time here since September 2019. The original airfield fell into disuse after the Second World War and was returned to farmland, and still today makes it part of a busy arable farm. It received a new lease of life in the 1950s when it became one of the RAF's Thor missile sites. But all that remains are the launch pad bunkers, a few other derelict remains in this concrete track. After a period of cool, windy weather, the forecast is for a few days of warmth, with temperatures in the high 20s. In the hazy sunlight, I notice birds sitting on the wires. They are heavily backlit, but I can just make out the dark flecks on their breast feathers. They are meadow pipits. Although it's very warm at the moment, we are approaching the time of mists and mellow fruitfulness, when the bushes are heavy with berries, a veritable feast for the soon-to-arrive winter thrushes. I see movement at the edge of the wood. They're pheasants. Certainly the bird nearest the camera is a male, still to get its full adult plumage. I pass this old red brick wall, which apparently, in the past, was used for target practice. In the uppermost branches of a tree sits a linnet, its feathers caught in the morning breeze, and then closer inspection reveals more linnet. They can often be seen in large flocks feeding on the ground, but the small group here are foraging in the tree. The small flock of linnet eventually fly off in search of more food, and I make my way across the stubble field to the Thor missile bunkers. This is the area where both redstart and northern wheatear are often reported. It looks like a haven for seed-eating birds. I've never been lucky enough to see a redstart, or indeed a northern wheatear here, but to be fair, I don't really come here as often as I should, as it is a renowned hotspot for migrating birds. I can hear various species of birds all around me, but very few are showing, apart from this bird, once again heavily backlit, but it's possibly another linnet or maybe a yellowhammer. I move on again towards one of the other launch pad bunkers, a part of the airfield that I've never really explored before. Once again, I'm surrounded by bird calls, but all are hidden in the thick foliage. And then there's sudden movement under the old trailer. It's a wren. And then, at last, clearer, closer shots of bird life as this blue-tit eagerly feasts on the blackberries, and unseen blackbirds sound the alarm, and fairly decent close-ups of this red status bird, the yellowhammer, featured in quite a few of my films from this year, albeit only their calls, sometimes close and sometimes far away, the distinctive a little bit of bread with no cheese, and certainly this year a sudden flash of spring and summer yellow in the hedge top, a glorious male in full breeding plumage, only to disappear into the depths of the hedgerow as I focus my camera. But now at last a close-up. And that's almost it from Harrington Airfield. As the sun and the temperature rises higher, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.